Hello guys, what's the story? Myself, Jake and Zak here today, bringing you through another kick session. So again, we hope everybody's doing alright, yeah? Hope everyone's well. And again, we're going to get started. We're going to stick to the similar format that we've done the last few times, so at least that's known. And we're going to mix up the techniques and stuff like that, mix up what we're doing in between, but we're going to stick to a regular warm-up, stretch, bit of conditioning technique, then a cool down, alright? So we've laid that out. Grab yourself a bit of water as well, keep that handy. And we're training outside today, because again, it's bright enough and it's dry, so if you can, nice way to get a bit of air. If not, train inside. If you're inside, make sure that you're wearing runners or you're in the bare feet, right? Because you might slip in the socks. And then make sure if you're outside, bit of level ground. And if you're not feeling the best, you know, a few injuries or you're under the weather, better stop leaving the session until you're a little bit better. Alright? We're gonna get started now to a quick warm up. Alright, so I'm gonna lead the warm up now. Again, we'll take a nice handy one to get a bit of heat in us and try and stick with me. Alright, so again, we're just gonna start on a little jog. Alright, not moving too much off the ground, alright, and involving your arms. So again, we want to move just a little bit at the start. Nothing too wild. Okay, I'm going to start involving my arms now off the chest. Okay, and we're going to raise them up over my head. So I'm not punching, just moving them in and out. Why am I not punching, you might ask? Because you don't punch like this. It's not how you do it. And straight out. Okay, you're going to bring them just a bit lower, diagonal. Again, not how you do it.
No, not how you do it.
You all know that by this stage. Okay, I'm back to jogging. Okay, you're moving a little bit more now. Okay, get the knees up. And we're on twists.
A few twisties down out.
And jumping jacks up over the head. Okay, and I'm just touching just over the top of my head. And one out, one up. So one out, one up the middle. Back to jogging. Okay, you're going to get your knees up high now. Okay, just 10 seconds. Ready? And go. And back to a regular jog. We're going to do that once more. Regular jog. Okay, and up. Okay, lovely stuff. So we're going to get into our stretch now, right? Hopefully we'll try and miss the rain. Okay, so again, we have a little bit of heat in us. Hands on hips. Small bend over on the right side. So again, I'm not hunching myself over straight away. Keep my posture high. Change. 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 Drop yourself a little bit lower. Heel off the ground and point the toe. Again, I'm not hunching my back over. Try and keep the posture high. Change. Again, heel off the ground will make it easier. And again, this isn't a balance drill, so you know if you're a little bit wobbly, don't worry about it. Okay, and come to center, bring your hands to center, straighten your legs out. You don't need to go to where your max is, just something comfortable. And up, heel toe. So again, take it nice and handy on the way in, alright? Put the left foot forward, you're going to swing off your right leg. Keep it nice and low to start off and a little bit higher each time, okay? Put my hands up for good practice, bend the knees, and 1, back, 2, 3, 4, coming up now, 5, 6, 7, 8, change, Same again, the other side, nice one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, getting up there, 7, 8. Okay, lovely stuff. Alright, circle off the right knee, so circling. Again, not a balanced drill. Change. Okay, feet shoulder width apart, neutral stance, just roll the shoulders back, forward. Okay, and just swing the arms. So again, keep the circles small. I was going to say keep the shoulders small. Keep the circles small.
Yeah.
And then once you get comfortable, slow them down, make the circles a little bit bigger. And forward again, smaller circles. Smaller circles, yeah, hard thing to say. A little bit bigger. Okay, and open and close across the chest, so you're changing each time. Straighten it out. Okay, hands on the hips and small circles. Change. Side to side. Okay, lovely stuff. Ankles and wrists, okay. I like that it isn't at the same time. Change. You see people sometimes they raise the ankle and they circle. That's also a good one too. I like to put a bit of resistance in, but it's a good one also, depending on how you like to do it. Feet shoulder width apart now, right? Just semi-circle the neck, so a very important part for us to start moving. Again, small movements to start. All the way around, full rotation. Change. Straight up and down. Left and right. And to the center, ear to shoulder. To the center, to the other side. Okay, lovely stuff, guys. Right, set our warm up and a stretch. The rain, it's only we're in a drizzle now, so I think we're going to crack on with our conditioning. Sure, a bit of rain never hurt anybody. Once our ground stays dry enough, we're going to crack on. Alright, our conditioning today is going to be a little bit different. We're going to work through one of my favourite things to do, okay, for a bit of conditioning. Alright, I'm going to show you first, and I'm going to ask Zak to step in, okay? So again, we've done skipping with no rope, alright? If you have a skipping rope, that's absolutely class. If you have one, if you don't have one, you don't need one. That's why it's brilliant, okay? You can do it anywhere you want. I'm going to show you 4 basic skips. Alright, I say basic, but 4 of the basic skips that you're going to be using. I'm going to show it to you now, and then I'm going to have you moving. Why is this something that I think is really good? It mimics how you move in sparring, okay? It's a full body movement as well, so you're not just moving your lower half or your upper half. It's a full body movement, okay? And it's a lot of fun, I think.
That's fun,
yeah. So again, the first thing we're going to be doing, alright, is I'm going to hold my rope, or my imaginary rope, I'm going to hold it to where my hips are. Okay, so I'm going to hold it where my hips are. So depending on how tall or small or whatever height you are, that's where you're going to hold it, okay? A lot of people think it's a big arm movement, okay? Where in fact it's a lot of wrist and forearm, okay? Not lots of arms, so it's not really a big swing here, right? Keep it close enough to my hips, okay? I'm going to flick of my wrist over my head. I'm going to imagine as I see my rope in front of me, that's when I'm going to just do a small hop, alright? So the first skip we're going to do is called a single skip, okay? Or a feet together skip. So I'm going to keep my feet together, just as it comes over my head, skip. Comes over my head, skip. That's all it is, right? I'm just going to glue my feet together and skip. That's all it is. Nice big deep breath. Okay, that's my single skip. Alright, my second skip that we're going to work on, alright, it's called a side to side. A lot of people call it a boxer skip. Okay, so again, instead of keeping my feet together, I'm going to go on one foot. Every time I skip, I'm going to change. Okay, and as I speed up, it looks like that. Okay, it looks like a small jog. Okay, and then once you get more comfortable with it, you can start mixing it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, that's your side to side. That's your most common one. Okay, and next up is one of my favourites, the knee pump. Okay, so again, you're in your boxer skip. Okay, and not every skip, but we'll say every 2 or 3, you're going to just pump your knee up and down. So knee comes up, back down. Knee up and down. Knee up and down. Knee up and down. Okay, so again, knee pumps. And the last one then, alright, I know one of Zak's favourites is a double under.
Yeah.
Okay, so double under, again, you see it on a lot of telly programs or in films and stuff like that, because it looks very exciting, very extravagant. Okay, so the rope comes underneath you twice, makes a nice whirring noise, alright? So again, what's going to happen is, I like to keep my feet together for this one, right? And as you come up, okay, you're going to do kind of an extra explosive jump, move your wrists very quickly, forearms very quickly, and whip the rope in underneath your voice, yeah? So again, I'm up, double under, and back, double under, and back, double under, and back. Right, so they're my 4 basic skips that we're going to be working today. I'm going to go 30 seconds on each skip. Does that sound okay with you, Zach? Perfect. Alright, so again, grab your position here. I'm going to use a timer. Okay, so your first one is going to be a single skip. Feet together, skip. Okay, grab your rope, Zach. Excellent mind work over here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so we're on single skip. And again, you'll notice he's not straight off. It's a nice steady pace. That's what I'm looking for from you guys, okay? As I was explaining it there, my heart rate's not too high and we're able to conversate. Alright, we're able to have a conversation. And that's what we want. We don't want to be pushing ourselves too crazy, too fast. It's a nice steady pace. We're on 10 seconds left, and then we're going to change to our side to side attack. Okay? So again, we're going to move with our boxer skip in 5 seconds. So nice, just straight up and down. You'll notice his feet are almost glued together, not completely. Alright, lovely stuff. Side to side now on our boxer skip. So again, we say that this movement, okay, mimics sparring, but it mimics a lot of movements that you'll be doing throughout your day. You're moving your weight from side to side. So each side of your body, different parts of your foot as well you're involving. Okay, 15 seconds, and then we're going to move on to our knee pumps. Okay, so we're going to move on to our knee pumps then after that. Okay, keep at it. Alright, and here we go, knee pumps, alright. Nearly there, guys. Alright, so you have this 30, another 30, and then you're on a break, guys. Keep at it. Alright, so again, your knees doesn't have to come really, really high. Alright, and you're skipping in between. It's not knee, 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 knee. Alright, knee, skip, 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 knee, skip, skip, skip. Alright, nice rhythm. Alright, if you're an excellent dancer like Zach, stuff like this comes handy enough to you. But that's for another day. Alright, last 30 now, guys, okay? Double unders. Alright, so again, you'll notice he's not moving loads of his arms. That's what you want, guys. And if you're finding them particularly tricky, once you're moving, guys, once you're moving for the 30 seconds, that's all you want. Okay? If you have the technique, if you can get the technique, you can get the practice, that's great. But if not, once you're moving. Okay? 10 seconds. Okay, guys, well done. Grab yourself a drink, guys, okay? So that was 2 minutes. And again, even if you feel like you don't need a drink, you don't want to wait till you need one to get one. Okay? So just top the water up, okay? And we're going to go again. We're not going to do a full 2 minutes now. I'm only going to give you 30 seconds. I'm going to give you 30 seconds, alright? So you're only going to go for a minute. I'm going to let you pick whatever one you want. Okay? So you can pick any one you want. So you're going to be doing 30 seconds. So you're going to pick whatever one you want for each one. So you're going to pick 2 of your favourite skips. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is make a choice and pick one. Yeah. Alright? I don't want you to just go freestyle for the whole, mixing it in. Alright? That's not what I'm looking for now. You're going to practice our skills. Okay? So again, your first 30, pick what you're going to do. And then for your second 30, pick what you're going to do. Alright, Zach, I'm going to put you on the spot. What's your first 30 going to be?
Boxer skip.
Boxer skip, alright. Good choice. Okay? So again, we're going to start off. I'm going to go 30 and then into your next 30. So before you started, make a decision. I'm going to go boxer skip. What's your next one going to be?
Knee pumps. Knee
pumps, alright. 2 of my favourite ones. Okay? First 30 seconds, alright? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So again, Zach's chosen the boxer skip. You can go with him if you want and go boxer skip. Okay, we're making a decision. We're sticking with it, okay? Again, we're not being restricted, okay? But we said we're going to do something, we're going to do it. Alright? 15 seconds. And again, we're not flying through. You might be tempted to say, alright, this is my last minute, I feel great, I'm going to blow it out. It's not what we want. Alright? Nice steady pace. 5 seconds. Lovely stuff. Okay. And the last 30, we're on knee pumps now. Okay, you guys might be on something different at home. That's absolutely fine. Make a decision. And again, if you're struggling with your technique, once you're moving, that's absolutely fine. Okay? So if you're struggling with your technique, just get moving, just get bouncing. You could do the whole thing in your single skip if you want. Okay, I find the single skip particularly difficult, but keep at 10 seconds. Alright? In through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay, guys, lovely stuff. Well done. grab yourself a drink. Good job, Zach.
Thank you, Jake.
Alright guys, so we're going to move into our technique now, okay? The rain is, we're only drizzling here, so we're going to crack on. And our ground is dry enough, so again, we're ready to go ahead, okay? At this point in maybe your martial arts journey, right, or in kick normally at this stage, right, we like to kind of do it, not a checkup, but like maybe a review, right, just for you guys to have a chance to go back over the stuff that we've done before. And again, from training, we can, and not just training, but in life we can be very kind of, we have a tendency maybe to chase after something exciting or something really new and say, oh God, I want to do that, that looks really great, I want to do that, or I want to do this, I want to do that. And maybe have a tendency to not really focus on stuff that we're already good at, that we already know, right? Yeah. Some people will consider these techniques basic. I don't, or I think they're very tricky. But you can never be too proficient at these things, right? We're going to focus on 3 kicks today, right? They're going to be lead leg kicks. We're going to do them stationary, right? Because I think that's the most difficult way to do them. And once you have that down, we can start adding the movements in. We're going to go for a lead leg front kick, a roundhouse kick, and a side kick. All right. I'm going to show you here. Zach's going to do them with you at home. Okay. So stationary means I'm not going to move. So first thing I need to do, a good start is have to work. Okay. I'm going to set myself into my stance. Okay. So again, my knees are slightly bent. What I'm going to do is, okay, I'm going to lift my lead leg into a chamber. So lift my leg into a chamber. Okay, I'm going to kick my foot out for a front kick. Okay, I'm going to strike with the ball of my foot. All right. Some people, depending on your martial arts, strike with the heel of your foot. I'm going to strike with the ball of my foot. Strike back into chamber, back down. That's what it looks like. Okay, you can make adjustments after. You might go kick, and maybe make an adjustment, all right, depending on where you are. But what I don't want is for us to get in the habit of taking steps. Okay, it's not what I'm looking for. Nice stationary kick, all right. And then after we have that down, we can start adding in the movements. Maybe we can attack with it or we can defend with it. Okay. So again, we'll throw it off either leg up, chamber kick down. Okay, lovely stuff, Zach. Thank you. So again, we're going to go both stances, guys. Left foot forward to start. Okay. So the chamber is the most important thing for us today, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, change please. Thank you, Zach. So now you're striking off your right leg, the one that's in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, lovely stuff. Change please. Alright, look, I'm going to step in now, right, just for a demonstration. Again, now I'm going to look for a roundhouse kick, guys, okay? So again, very similar. I'm in my stance to set up, okay? Lift my leg up into a chamber, small turn off, kick, back into my chamber and back down. Okay, I'm striking with the instep or I'm striking with the laces of my foot, so up. Okay, and it's not one, okay, like we're working on kick elite, or it's not one that I kick out, land over here, or flop my leg out. It must come back into the chamber. And back down. Okay, lovely stuff, Zach. For now, guys, alright, Zach's going to do it to the waist. Right? If you become and you feel like you're very, very comfortable with it, of course you can throw it higher. Okay, but for now, we're going to keep it to the waist. Yeah. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely stuff. Thank you, Zach. All right. I'm going to jump in just for the last one, guys. Okay. And again, with all these kicks, depending on what martial arts you practice, okay, there's loads of different ways to do it. Okay. And even in kickboxing, there's loads of different ways to do it. This is just one way, okay. And it's a basic. Some people consider it basic. It's a way for us to start or introduce ourselves to the technique. Okay. What I'm going to look for now, I'm going to throw this from a side stance. Okay. So instead of our front stance, I'm going to turn my foot so it's like they're on a track. Okay. Small bend of the knee. Right. I'm going to lift my leg up into a chamber in here. Push it out onto the hip, bring it back in and down. Okay, and again, there's loads of different parts that I can strike with my foot. For now, I'm just looking to be a strike at the bottom of your foot. Okay, and once we become very kind of comfortable with the kick and with the technique, then we can start making adjustments. Okay, so pull it into your chamber, kick out, pull it back in and back down. Come here. Throw it up this side. Okay, lovely stuff. So the first thing, or one of the most important things you're doing here is get yourself in your stance. Okay, it's a little bit different. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. Okay, guys, it might be hard to hear now, okay? But as Zak shows his kick, he's showing another kick to me. Okay, you guys will be able to do this yourself at home, be able to listen, alright? If Zak was to slat or to drop his leg and not pull it back into the chamber, you'll hear a different noise. Zak will hear maybe his foot hitting a thud on the ground. So will you just do that for me now, Zak? Yeah, so we'll hear when it is. Alright, that's not what we want to hear, right? Again, now you might not hear it here, but you'll hear it at home yourself, right? So you'll know that if you're hitting the ground a bit heavy, it's because you're not pulling the leg into the chamber. Right, that's really, really important. Sorry to interrupt you there, Zak. Okay, we're going to go for 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, thank you, Zak. Lovely stuff, guys. Okay, that's going to be our technique for today. Okay, I'm going to take you through a very quick cool down, then we'll have a quick chat before we finish up. Yeah. Okay, hands on the hips, alright, and we're going to just go side to side. So one side and this side, breathe in. Change. Okay, I'm going to make it small circles. Change. And again, we're going to go side to side, speed it up a little bit. So again, put a good much of a push on it. Okay, feet together, breathe in and up over the head. Like the other. Okay, hands on the hips, small bend over on the right side. Again, keep your posture high. Change. 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 So again, a little bit lower, put a little bit more press on it. Okay, and back to center. Okay, feet shoulder width. Just take a step forward on one leg. Hands on the hips, keep the posture high. Bend off the lead leg, okay? Again, I'm not hunching. Put my weight down here. Posture high. Kick yourself back. Change over to the other side. Okay, bring yourself back. Feet shoulder width. Lifting up the knee, right? Nice. And slowly you're going to make circles, right? Again, not a balanced drill, so keep it nice and handy. Okay, changing over. Okay, lovely stuff, alright, we're going to go shoulders back. Nice and slowly. Forward. Okay, swing the arms back, small circles. Forward, small circles. We're going to go back, bigger circles now, slower. Forward. Okay, you're going to go left arm across, pull it up on the right side here. Changing over. Okay, lovely stuff. You got ankles and wrists again. Change. Okay, and we're going to go for the neck. Okay, so again, put your feet together or just relax them at neutral stance, shoulder width. Okay, you're going to semicircle the neck. So start off on one side. So not loads of swing, moving slow enough. All the way around now. Change. Look to the center, look to the left. Center, look to the right. Center. Okay, guys, lovely stuff, alright? So that's going to do us for today, alright? We hear that a lot of people like to maybe go over the sessions during the week. Yeah. This will be a particularly good one maybe to do during the week if you can. Because them techniques you can, I'd like to say you can never do too many of them. But what I mean is you can never become too comfortable with them techniques. Never become too proficient at them techniques because you'll be using them as long as you're doing martial arts, as long as you're doing kickboxing, you'll be using techniques like that. Yeah. Okay? So again, thanks very much guys for today's session and we'll see you again next week.